Jakarta in Java is notorious for its gridlock, but the world's most populous island has seen lanes of traffic overtaken by lines of graves.
Angka kematian yang sangat tinggi.
The death rate is very high. We know this factor is a really strong indicator of the severity of the pandemic.
And still the numbers are going up and up and up. It's just really difficult to stop transmission.
Almost 100,000 people have died in Indonesia from COVID-19, 40% of them since the start of July. They include hundreds of those tasked with caring for the sick. In the city of Bandung, 4 hours from Jakarta, Radian Ahmed Halimi followed his mother into medicine.
She was a career woman who still put her family first. I realised she wasn't only a mother for us, but she was also a mother for her students.
Radian's mother, Dr. Ike Sri Rejeki, helped create Indonesia's own portable ventilator for COVID patients. In a cruel turn, she tested positive for the virus in May.
Just before they put her on a ventilator, she said, "My condition is bad. This could be it for me. It could be the end. Please take care of yourself, be well with your siblings and our whole family."
Dr. Rejeki died 2 weeks after her diagnosis.
I feel such a great loss because she wasn't only my mother, she was also my mentor. I was under her direct teaching. You can just imagine how greatly I miss her in our home.
Dr. Rejeki is one of 600 doctors who've died from COVID-19 in Indonesia. Almost all were fully vaccinated with Sinovac, the vaccine made in China.
She had her first shot in February, her second in March, so she was fully vaccinated. At the time, like me, she had the Sinovac vaccine.
Sinovac ini terbukti efektif untuk varian sebelumnya.
Sinovac was effective for previous strains, but now that we're facing the Delta variant, of course it's a different story.
That's another story then.
Dr. Diki Budiman is an epidemiologist who also advises the Indonesian government on its pandemic strategy. He says the Delta strain is spreading from Java to the nation's outer provinces.
Penyebaran dari Delta varian ini.
The Delta variant has spread into all provinces and islands in Indonesia, especially the big ones.
Dan ini
about 7% of Indonesia's population is fully vaccinated, most with Sinovac. Indonesian authorities say it's helped prevent severe illness and death. Further north, Hong Kong has also administered the Sinovac vaccine widely.
Of the doses administered, they're split something like 60-40 between Pfizer and Sinovac. So slightly more people have opted for the Pfizer vaccine, but a lot of people have had the Sinovac vaccine.
Professor Ben Cowling has been researching Sinovac's effectiveness.
We've looked at the antibody levels in people who receive the Pfizer vaccine or the Sinovac vaccine, and there's a big difference. The people who get the Pfizer vaccine have about 10 times more antibodies than the people who receive the Sinovac vaccine.
And beyond its antibody levels, there are also questions around the vaccine's long-term effectiveness.
I just saw a study reported from Thailand where they looked at people who'd received the Sinovac vaccine, and they noticed that after maybe 3 months, the antibodies had gone down to undetectable levels. Now, that's not to say that the protection has gone after 3 months, but it's not ideal if the antibodies have disappeared from the blood.
For now, Indonesia has few options.
Saat ini tidak banyak pilihan ya karena
We don't have much choice at the moment because it's really hard to get vaccines, especially the ones that are highly effective against the Delta variant.
Last month, Australia promised to send Indonesia 2.5 million doses of AstraZeneca. Indonesia has also received a donation from the US of Moderna vaccine, which it's giving solely as a booster for healthcare workers. And the government recently announced boosters will also be rolled out for the rest of the population. Back in Bandung, despite his grief, Radian has faith the outbreak will improve.
Saya sih optimis pada akhirnya kita.
I'm optimistic that we'll get out of this COVID problem eventually. I'm sure of it. I don't know when though. We probably won't be able to do it as fast as other countries whose citizens have a high level of obedience. But we will get out of this problem.
Saya yakin pasti pada akhirnya kita akan bisa keluar dari masalah ini.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.